Okay. So the other class I have for today is, I want to say, the most like wildly game changing of these mods that I've specifically seen. Um,
I
so,
see.
so Decade here, Kamen Rider Decade, has about 1 million mechanics. I tested this one. Oh my god, I actually yeah, Ascension 1. I tested this one because I couldn't get it working for a little bit, so I played an act with it. I'll just start explaining it as we go in. You're effectively playing 10 different classes at once.
Okay.
You also don't need your deck.
Okay.
Your deck is irrelevant. If we lose our starting relic, that would be annoying. Upgrading. So we have punches and rolls. These are just strike and defend. However, they have extra text. Roll will give a roll, which is when you get to 3 of that, you can just put a card to 0 cost. Your extra cards, you can add an extra card to victory screen. And this is the main mechanic of it. So Decade, which is the 10th Heisei anniversary season, can transform into any of the previous riders. So that's the main mechanic here, is that you can just do that.
So this is what you're talking about of... Yeah, no, you're already 10 different classes at once.
Yeah.
These actually swap out your deck?
More than that. We're going to upgrade this because this is the
Okay.
card we're using. By the way, as far as the mechanics go, right here on the left, this is the energy cost.
Interesting.
The
Okay.
visuals on this are based on the Ganba cards that were made as a card game that exists in Japan when Decade came out. Decade also uses cards of a similar look within this little driver bit. They go on the top and then it's open and closed. Here's Tsukasa. He's got his little camera in his belt. Elite. Alright. So, okay. Mechanics we've got here. Number 1, I've got the driver. That's our first bit. What this ends up doing is it turns us into Decade, the rider, who gains access to upgraded punches and stuff in the ride booker, which has 1 million lines of text. There's also this bit here that lets me toggle animations and background music.
Okay.
The ride booker here is the main reason you don't need a deck.
By the way, I adore that that's the Toei deficit bill. It's a really good name.
Yep. So in here, you have all of the 9 other riders you can turn into: Kuga, Agito, Ryuki, Faiz, Blade, Hibiki, Kabuto, Deno, and Kiva. They're all effectively their own class in the way they play. Also, you could have cards that are saved in here. Whenever you would add a card to your deck, you can, instead of putting it in your deck, put it in the ride booker. And cards in here you can just pull into your hand, and they're consumed on use. So you don't need to add cards to your deck. You can just put them in the booker, and then they're one-touch shot. They're also tutorable. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Music might be a little loud. Let me know if it's a little bit. I'll turn down the thing. Okay. So, now that I'm Decade, I can just tutor up a bunch of cards from the booker. So, shot, wide sword. These just go straight to my hand. I can just do that whenever I want on turns. I also can pull out a finishing move and this attack ride bit, which is like one of those 1 cost that adds a 0 cost card to your hand. However, this can pull from any of the other riders. I'm just gonna grab... Oh yeah, the VOD's gonna get muted. That's just how it is. I understand. Anyway, let's go ahead and swap over. We're gonna switch over to Blade. The passive on the driver is whenever you play a form card like that, it makes a card in your hand cost zero. So this swaps over. It's playing the opening from the different series it's going through. With Blade, Blade also uses cards as its bit. You can pull a bunch of different cards here. Again, these just get, you can add them to your hand at any time. Again, this is why I say you don't need a deck. The big one here is Metal. Metal just gives you 5 Metallicize. You know, there's a lot going on here. Little strong, just a little. Again, these don't get refreshed unless you do some sort of swapping or we find other cards that let you do that. But we can go slash and then pull out this, which is our finisher move. Yeah. Anyway, we get 2 cards. Again, anytime you get a card, you can add it to the Booker instead of adding it to your deck, so that it's a one-shot tutor. This thing also is not translated perfectly. It's sort of a mess of a bit. Yeah, Drake Shield is just take 5 less damage. Yeah. The other... I did not see that. Alright. I didn't know this had gifts in it. That's a specific mod that usually does that. A lot of the cards you... Make a minion target... Is it just kill a minion? I think that's just kill a minion. But yeah, all of the different riders that you can swap into have their own different set of mechanics that, like, build up. Let me kind of show off. We're taking that off path. We get into another fight. I'll try and show off the different form bits you have. Oh yeah, I'll take the doubt. That's easy. I don't use my deck. What do you upgrade to? 1 cost? This GIF is from... Oddly enough, this GIF is from a build. It's a joke that gets overplayed from that show. It's quite funny. Alright. What does this do? Okay. Okay. They just leave. Goodbye. Sure. That one goes to 0 as well. Yeah. So I guess it's just enemy becomes a minion, and if it's the only minion, it dies. I think is what that does. When you flip into Decade, punches gain Vuln. And there's also a status on here that is, like, hyper weak. Again, this is not a balanced one. I wanted to show this off because I thought it was, like, very over the top and the most complex mod that I had seen. You talked about the I think it was the Reimu one that had a bit, like, juggling something like 9
It
different...
was 8 resources, and it was mostly a joke because,
Yeah.
you know, it's not actually all that complicated in comparison. This is nonsense.
This is.
It's impressive nonsense, but it is nonsense.
Yes. Alright. So, Kuga's bit is attacking enemies applies a stacking debuff of like... Yeah, rolled as an actual... little roll there. They get like a stacking debuff that's like 10, 20, 30% extra damage. It only goes up to 30 base, but you can change that with...
Reminds me of one of my my other favorite mods.
Oh?
Of everything is the same, except when you play backflip, the silent actor does a backflip.
Yeah, so this is the little seal on it. Oh, Kuga also just regens 5 every turn.
Again, impressive nonsense.
Yes.
Still nonsense.
Very nonsense. Is there anything?
I would assume, given that it is saying Kuga in the background a lot, it's probably from Kamen Rider Kuga.
Yes, it is playing the opening themes of them. I can flip them off once they've played themselves out, but... There is more than just the main theme as far as the music goes as well. Again, alright, yeah, so after I've played 3 blocks, I get to just make a card cost 0. Again, balance is not a thing in this, it's fine.
Can you imagine being able to do that on other classes? Play 3 of your basic defense, make something cost 0?
Kaz, thank you very much for the host, and Blunt, thank you very much for the sub. I just love that I have 5 regen, like... There we go. Ooh, I like tiny chest. This one is just added... Yeah, just add a card to the Booker. That's all I need to flame. I don't care about any of those. Ooh. Okay. So, another part of this is that, like, because it's 10 other classes and the translation's just not there, unless you actually know Blade, you don't know what this card does. You don't know who this is even for. In the bottom right, it has a little spade on it. But... That's actually kind of nice. Yeah, let's add that in. And add that. This mod isn't trying to be balanced in any way. It's just trying to do silly, cool stuff. You want to become a minion? You should become a minion. Goodbye. I don't get anything for that. I just... Okay, I don't... I don't know what this is trying to say. Yeah, we can dig. Deal percent damage based on strength, I guess. Okay. Let's go into Blade here. We're gonna be, because we're gonna be upgrading that next turn. Deal 2 damage, gain 2 energy. Oh. Okay, so when we finally draw Jack form here, no, I'm not gonna. I could do that, but I'm not going to. We're just gonna roll and make Jack form cost 0. Yeah, so Blade's thing is that Blade has access to a lot of different cards here that are all kind of like different buffs. Slash buffs armed cards. Kick doubles the damage of this finisher. Beat buffs unarmed cards. Thunder is a 0-cost attack. Metal is Metallicize 5, and Mock is plus dexterity and draw. But what I want here is close the Booker, and we're going to go to Jack form, which gives us little wings. Start playing the second opening. And now we're just going to play a joke on Lagavulin. The Duelist mod is a different mod. Okay, here's the joke we're playing on Lagavulin. First things first, by the way, getting into Jack form gives you flight. Because you have those little wings. So you take half damage regardless because you're like a bird. This is the mid-season power-up for Blade, yes. What it does, though, is it refreshes these every turn. So... you know, just grab another metal. It does stop me at 35. Close that. I am also gaining... I think it's every turn I'm gaining 1 dex and 1 strength. Yeah, only 35 free. Oh boy, this is gonna have a really bad looping. Yeah, there we go. I have 2 energy. Let's grab metal, and I'm gonna set up for my finisher, which is kick. Well, battle. Alright, so let's go grab kick. And, oh, I'm weakened right now. That's annoying.
Right, I went and stepped over to go get some dinner.
Uh-huh.
How are things been going with this?
So...
Still winning?
Yeah. The trick here now is that with Blade here, I can just grab a Metallicize 5 every turn.
Yeah, it seems fair.
Which is, like, pretty reasonable. I broke the music. Oh well. That's fine.
Not the first time today, won't be the last time today, probably.
This one does, like, rollover damage. But yeah, I love just being able to go up to Metallicize 35. I also love... I'm also enjoying bullying Lagavulin. That's what I'm here for. Look at that beefy arm.
It's kind of nonsense that one of your cards just has a GIF in it.
I know. What? I'm a very beefy arm. Alright, Ride Booker cards gain 1 energy. invisible.
Mod is a really good example of one of those, a genre of mods in Spire of... It is really just trying to do something cool and does not care at all that it, no. They basically slot it into a game that it doesn't support at all because they didn't bother balancing it.
Yep, this has... I'm pretty sure you could never upgrade your deck, and just with, like, the base ability to tutor cards at all times, like, you'd be fine. Oh, one Vuln isn't actually going to do much. I want to show off other different forms, because they have their own different mechanics. Alright, so let's go Ryuki.
Kamen Rider.
Oop. Okay, I've had this mod crash a couple times on me too, so... Do I have enough energy for... No, I don't yet. Okay, that's fine. So, you have a summon buddy with this one. The other main mechanic that this has is a mirror world, which is just a sandstorm, basically. Everybody takes 10% of their max HP in damage at end of turn. Okay. I'm gonna summon a big dragon. How you doing? Now I've got a buddy. My buddy makes a loud noise, deals 10 damage, and gives me 10 block every turn. When you're in the form that a card is from, they basically get an upgrade. Like, this one was 2 shield, now it's 3. This one gets an extra, I think, 3 damage, and then also a, oh my god, that noise is very silly. Yeah, okay.
I've kind of got nothing to say about
I
this
know.
one.
I understand.
Yeah, it's just by virtue of it being one of the functionally foretold victory, and also, yeah.
Yeah. I mostly wanted to show off some of the sillier bits in it, like this one.
The visuals are top notch.
Grab this.
Apply photon acceleration.
Yeah, you know. What does that
You
do?
want to accelerate your photons.
It accelerates my photons. It's fine. I don't understand. I've like most of the different forms are at least like reasonably straightforwards. Kabuto's has like a swap back and forth mechanic that I'm not super sure what it wants you to be doing with. God, I like the little animation for it though. That's really good. But yeah, this is where... Let's apply photon acceleration. Choose 2 of 2 cards.
What the fuck does photon acceleration do?
I have no idea. We're applying it. All right. Whenever you draw a photon, draw another. Exhaust a photon to gain an energy. When you exhaust 3 of them, add a clock up to the top of the draw pile.
Okay, do you have any photons though? Put on as a special card.
Yes.
Special.
Yeah, so Kabuto's swap has like a... I'll go ahead and... I think this should have a... just be better for defending. And... yeah, so... oh, the walk. And Kabuto can switch between this masked form, which is armored, and his normal form, basically. Yeah, this one is just 1,000,000 defense. Excellent.
I fail to see why you'd actually ever need that.
Next attack's damage is increased X4. Oh, I see. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can get quad damage going. So, when you play a card, draw 2, then discard 2. Next, okay, so we need to have a card to play. And then I need to discard 2 attacks. And then my next attack is 4x damage. Perfect. Yeah, that's Kabuto.
Dang, I wonder which one you should have oh, dang, it worked. Nice.
Kabuto's a fun series. I'm familiar with like half of the series that Decade has references to. Oh, hey. It's all our buddies.
Do you think your Kamen Rider here can deal with 4 imps?
4 imps? I don't know. There's 4 of them. All right, let's try gun. Yeah, I can just tutor that. Again, it's completely fair.
Minions only ever show up during things that spawn other enemies.
Yeah. I've done the Gremlins mod. No, I have not. Okay, this is the rollover damage. Yes, okay. Every turn, that's free, you know? It's a very reasonable thing to be able to cast weak on everything every turn for free.
I have to admit, if I was to get shot by a gun, that would make me feel weak.
It's true. I would be pretty weakened if I was shot with a gun repeatedly every turn. Oh, I should probably do something about you. Alright, who we have? Who haven't I used yet? Just throw me out somebody.
Does it say Deno or Denti?
Deno.
Sure it's not the Dendi?
It's the Deno.
Alright.
That'd be funny if it was the Dendi.
Kamen Rider.
Alright, what do we got?
I have arrived.
Yes.
50% chance to gain a strength.
And then we've got Yep. These are these four. So Den-O is...
Cry for my strength. My strength has made you cry.
Oh, God, you can't... Oh, damn. Den-O's a very silly series. It's a bit more of a comedy, and it is one of the series that got, like, more wildly popular. Had a lot of spin-offs. Yeah. Alright, so as Den-O, we have a buff called Singularity Point that shuffles between different buffs. This turn we have 15 strength. That's our buff. Next turn we don't have one listed. Yeah, that's a little Momotaro's icon there. Yeah, there's the Mirror World bit. The max HP.
An extended Dregrader. Round +1.
Yes. And complete dodge. Put that in the booker. Keep digging. Thanks. I love the eyes on this one. Let's get slimed. Sure, we'll go grab that then. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so one of my tutorable cards I grabbed was just turn 5s. Kamen Rider. Fi's form is quite silly. I have a giant suitcase. And a bunch of gear.
Okay, motherfucker. This is a fucking, like... This is just straight up an adventure game interface right here now.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah. So we have the gun. You just use it to deal 12 damage. These two add a punching unit and the Crimson Smash card that's 2. They each are like 2 cost attacks. And then we've got the sword at a cut. Again, every class has its own different... Anyway, it has a charge mechanic above here that's 1 of 10. Let's go ahead and go... And then each of them also have a passive. End of round, 3 damage 3 times. 1 strength dex, 1 strength dex, 2 strength. Yeah, orbs. And again, like, as I mentioned, every class is just self-sufficient. Not really caring about cards, you just, sure, whatever. Let's use the phone. Okay, cool. Yeah. So then music shifts because I used a different finisher. Five damage, gain 2 energy, draw a card? Sure.
I guess that's fair.
Okay, so the way that these work is that we end up using this energy to recharge these things. So, and that actually persists between fights. So this doesn't refresh when you start a new fight. So you need to
exceed charge.
Yeah, it's not free. Come on, there has to be some balance here, right?
Theoretically.
Theoretically. Oh, I'm not actually going to be able to play that this turn because it costs energy. That's fine. Yeah, again, each of these is a different series. It's their own. Each of these is their own, like, 50 episode long full season. Can I use gun again? Where's gun? Yeah. Ooh, it makes slime cost 0. Thanks. But yeah, I just really enjoy that, like, how much effort is thrown into this. Like, it's very over the top and just not balanced in any way, which, you know, I find kind of hilarious in its own right. Yeah, we're back to the silence because it didn't loop the finisher, the people with no name. Won't matter. So I should dodge this? Yeah, 0. Okay, cool. Ooh, brew. Let's just restart the fight. I think that's what this is supposed to do. Why not? Ah, violent form. Okay, I said there were 10 different classes. There's actually 11. Violent form here is a kind of like a different form for Decade. It's silly because the only difference visually is the little gem on his forehead is a different color. That's it. But what it ends up doing is we can use all of the other forms to upgrade Decade specifically. I'm gonna take an energy relic. Goodbye. Okay, entropic brew with that isn't good. It's fine. Alright, let's... Alright. Some of these are more different than others. Some of them are just, like, playing normal. Hibiki is not. Alright, so Hibiki has these little drum beat bits. That I think are just Patapon bits. Because I think I can just do Patapon.
Patapon. Yeah, that's Patapon. Yeah, that's Pom Pom Patapon right there. That's the attack song. If you got Patapon, you also have the advance song. Chaka Patapon, I believe, is defense. Pompada was retreat.
Yeah. You can only do one of those a turn. You have points for that, and then different cards from this is a defense, purify. Yeah, and then turn all energy into. Okay.
If you got a dun, that's also how you activate Fever, and it's always the most annoying one to activate. Because it's the only one that does things on half beats.
Oh, because it's usually bum, 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 yeah.
Yeah, so dun, means it is actually on beat, and then half beat, and then starts on the next half beat, then goes on to the next beat.
Yeah.
So it's the one in original Patapon that's the hardest to activate, by far.
I don't have any other.
And also, of course, it removes your Fever, which is it's free.
Charge for damage based on fever status. I do not have fever status. Alright, let's go. Don't let me tutor something? Okay, what am I doing here? Oh god. I'm taking an action. I don't know what it is. Nope.
Patapon Donchaka I don't recognize, but it's probably something later from Patapon 2.
I definitely exhausted my attacks. That's fine. That won't harm me. We can just Patapon for some damage. Yeah, there's. I literally heard the pon. Alright. Okay, that didn't do anything. Alright. Maybe I have to be in Ryuki for that to do something? Probably.
The charge up song is Pon Pon Chaka Chaka. In Patapon 1, the only song that uses Dun is the Fever one.
Wait, no, that's.
It's not a. Oh, it is. It did make the song. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Pon Pon Chaka Chaka is, I believe, charge up for your next move. Pon Pon Chaka Chaka.
Yeah, I can just burn down. Storm form, that's an Agito form. It's also an Agito form. Let's go ahead and add this to the Booker so I can tutor it at some point. Doga form is for Kiva. Put that in the Booker so I can tutor it as well. Again, my goal for this is to show off each of these because, again, victories sort of already... Look, this isn't about balance. This will give these Vuln 1. Oh. I should have grabbed my gun. That's fine. %5 chance to stun the enemy for every 1 strength. Yeah, okay. See if we can make a boss leave. Yeah, okay. Next time we fight a boss, I'll try to just make it walk away. I don't know. Okay. So as mentioned, the only thing that changes is the little dot. This is, you get a different music bit though, and you get different cards now for being in violent form. Blast. But yeah, specifically it changes what all of the form cards that would change you in, like, would upgrade you from a different form do. So, like, Jack form in our deck is the mid-season form change for Blade. And it puts you into flight, and it gives you infinite metallicized whatever. When you are in violent form, this turns into refresh your ride book or tutor. And all of the different form changes like that change when you're in violent. So. Oh. Neural Dragon Summon, yeah, sure. And there's... Yeah. Kiva... The big thing Kiva has, which when I get into that we'll see, is that Kiva has a ton of, like, health regen in its different things. Consume half your block and increase your max HP by 1/4 of the block consumed. I think it's by 1/4 of the eaten. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, it's 2 basically regardless of where we go. Alright, these buddies... Again, just based on our basic abilities, this fight is a lot less threatening because I can just weaken them all. Kick you. Yeah, I'm gonna take 1 damage. 1 damage. Just, you can go away, please. I guess that must have been like, build must have been like pretty new when this was coming out. Who have I not done yet? Kiva, right.
Kamen Rider.
So Kiva is extremely not a vampire. I don't know what you're talking about. They're called Fangires. It's completely different. We can choose a whistle. I don't know what these do. I don't remember. Let's go Doga whistle. It's a little later than 2/3. It's from the Utsumi bit, like right in, like around 40. What does... Received HP damage will be blocked by Emperor Power. A fly... Oh, yeah, so I have this different bar here. It starts at 30 of 30, and I can use it as energy, which means it's extremely balanced. We're gonna grab from in here. Sure, why not? Oh, that just stuns them. Not that I needed it. Good. Apply 0? I don't know what that means. It's fine. Oh, now I'm sad about Sozu. Oh well. I want it anyway. We have our wide belt.
Henshin! Kamen Rider.
The intangible bit's pretty powerful. That's an event you like. It's rare I don't want that. Alright, the belt's here for morale. One of you in the Booker. Yeah, let's take this fight. Yeah, so Kabuto can swap between, like, clock up and put on, and has a 4x damage modifier, as well as a draw effect going on. Let's just become invincible for a little while, shall we? If I weaken 1x2 with the upper... No, I don't think that makes that 0. Still. Yeah, that's still... Sure makes my shuriken easy. Oh, that actually works too. Okay, does that work on a boss? We'll have to test up ahead. Oh, we're in fight arena. Goodbye, beefy arm. Alright, so... We've been doing some pretty busted things. There is a plan I remember seeing that was kind of a level beyond. Oh, but we're gonna keep fighting, though, for a little while here. Ooh. This one counts as elites. 3 apparitions, huh? Let's...
Henshin! Kamen Rider. Fuzz.
$18 damage and 20 damage and stun the enemy. Cool. Now, what do I need to recharge right now? Okay, I think we want to recharge the sword. Oh no, it's angry.
Exceed charge.
God. Ooh. Cool. I could make my kill spell innate, or I could make my form... Let's make that innate and see what happens. Ooh, fever. Again, as mentioned, the fact that you can just kind of put all of your cards you don't want in the Booker to tutor later is very silly. Let's go ahead and cut out... Like track form. Take out strike fence. Okay, we should get 2 chests. Alright, are you dead? Hold on, let's go ahead and replace... Do you, Okay, you can't use it on a boss. Fine.
Henshin!
Understandable. That one's self-damaging. I love that it has a different animation because we're Kuga. Oh, I haven't done Agito yet. Yeah, I'll do that one. Oh. Yeah, Titan form is block. And it eats my block? What eats my block? There's so many mechanics going on, I don't know exactly what's going on at all times. Swapping back over. That way I'm not taking the damage from Titan form. Shot. Wipe sword. Vom. Then let's make Violent. Shows up. Okay, so we're at the point where you're gonna get big. Aha! Alright, I can only do that once while I'm in this form. It actually, I feel like it should lock you like that more often, but it's not locked like that. It's you can go into it any number of times. Ooh, Titan sword. What I want. Yeah, so we brought that from, what, 24 to 7x2? Good slash. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. So we've got a couple of the upgraded forms of our other riders. So XL form here is Fize's upgrade form. Whenever you play driver draw cards, then this is Kuga's upgrade form. Let's grab Fize's. We were just doing Kuga's. Still haven't got this to work. I don't know. Should it removed from our deck. Let's put it in the suitcase. We haven't. Oh, worry. I haven't done a lot with. I have to do Agito next, right? Somebody mentioned I hadn't done Agito yet. Agito is the show I'm currently watching. I don't want to discard that. Agito has been quite enjoyable so far. They're dead. Oh, let's just grab a card from the ride booker. This one's free. Alright, shop, give me it. Climax time. Flame form. I can buy it to the ride booker, but I can't actually get to it. Oh well. Can I make one of you disappear? What? Oh, okay. So I think this just gets... Yeah. I can't. Oh, right. I don't have energy for that. Yeah, that's probably it, is that it would break the script. You're right. Oh, with the dragons out, they have you have thorns up. It's for 10% of your current of your max HP. Ooh, I'm sorry. What? So again, as mentioned, when you're in violent decade form, these change. So now, you know how it is. Then I can refresh my ride booker use. Then we can blast the slime.
破壊者だ。俺はそれを受け入れた。
Goodbye. It's me. Dragon form. That'll be fun. Looking for a specific card, but we might not actually find. Oh, it's a neat one. Goodbye. Jack form, rising. Let's put rising. And then I want to go up left. You know, I don't think this one's very good. Well, the word strike, huh? Can't hear you. Stormform 2. Alright. So let's see if we can get over to Agito here in this one. So I'm just going to discard till we get to... Go away, please. You draw cards. Slide it off to the side, it's fine. Nope, nothing here. We'll have to do Oxel form as well at some point. With the skill, probably wanted to pull this to my opener because this lets me swap. All right, here we go, Agito.
変身 Kamen Rider Agito.
God. So Agito keeps 15 block. Or sorry, like it has a calipers. Like, you just, not decline due to 15, but decline 15. And then, whenever you use a thing, like 5 times, so like, here. Let's play a skill card, play a skill card. I don't want a violent, or else we'll swap. The song's quite good. Oh, actually, don't we have a storm form? So yeah, like, basically, the point of Agito's forms here is that Agito just keeps leveling up and leveling up and leveling up and leveling up. Want to use it in a bigger fight. Yeah, upgrade all cards. Ooh, just have them italicize. Yes, please. Thanks. Have strength and dex. How will we possibly deal with... There it is. Finally. God. Alright. This is the actual busted thing that Kabuto has. Clock up. So I kind of mentioned that Kabuto has, like, 2 forms, a masked form and a rider form. One's, like, fast and one isn't. One's, like, armored. That's the idea. Clock up is... Shuffle all cards into your draw pile, then draw 3, they cost 0. That tutors them. That doesn't actually draw them. So, like... Go into...
Henshin! Kamen Rider Kabuto!
Yeah, now because we did the photon effect, we gain 4x block. So, like... And now we have 4x attack for the next hit. Anyway. So yeah, here's Clock Up. Tutor that. Tutor Swallow. Tutor... And oh look! 11 damage to one enemy. Has power, gain 1 photon, or gain 1 intangible. Okay. Ooh, is that cool? Ah, no 1, 2, 3? Ah, come on. Kabuto has a really cool finisher. Just... It's very good. God, I am filtering cards like incredible here. Please help. Please help. Kabuto, you're going too fast. Please, you gotta stop. Just keep... Okay, there we go.
破壊者だ。俺は
Thanks.
それを受け入れた。
Nintendo finally slowed down for just a moment. Add that to the booker. Alright. Oh, I'm sure grabbed Illusion. I think that's also just, immunity. Oh, no. Is that gonna... What the fuck? Oh, God, I'm not ready for this. All right, who are we on? Who are we going in for this one? I want to go into Fies, I think.
Henshin! Kamen Rider. Fuzz.
Upgrade all cards in your hand. +1 Agito level. Yeah, that's the... Yeah, Illusion is just buffer. How many intangibles do I have right now? Just one? Okay. I kind of broke the cultist. Oh, I actually need to be at 10 of 10, huh? Okay. Well... Oh god, I can grab all these. I guess that changes based on what forms I have in the ride booker, which would make sense. Okay. There's a lot of things going on here. I understand. Things are just sort of happening. I'm enjoying them, and I hope you're enjoying how silly they are at times here. It's just sort of... Yeah, sure, photon acceleration is applied. Good. Oh, let's make clock up cost 0. That'll be good. Good, clock up is the triple tutor. Oh, it was the last card in my deck. And clock up. Oh, right, we want to tutor all the forms here. Because they change because we're inviolate. Oh shit, my kick. Oh, hell yes. Oh, hell yes. We finally have the finisher. +3 strength, +2. And then we get Excel. Max hand size +2. Gain a card that costs 0. 50%. Dimensional compartment. Alright. Let's go ahead and do the finisher. Oh, that's good. That's exactly the finisher I want. So that's Decade's finisher move. It does the Decade is based on a camera. The suit is actually magenta. D-End, the rival rider, is cyan. When we're Tsukasa, you can see we all have a little camera. It's part of the running theme. Yes, specifically magenta. Add one random attack to my hand, sure. Not pink, indeed. Decade's very fun. I don't know what that card is. I'm not playing it. Guessing the character himself is very incentive. There is a yes. There it is a not a running joke, but a joke. Place your bets, everybody. We made it to the end. See, 8 to 900s, 420, 69, nice. I think we perfected a pretty reasonable amount of these. Say like 950. Oh goodness. SLS 10, you've got it with 1036. Very nice shot. All right, let's go take our final fight. The heart doesn't mess around. That'll actually be like real. I probably just want to go into violent and push as hard as I can on it. We'll do one last dig. Sure, 3 damage for free. Alright, can we... I sorta broke it, that's fine.
Kamen Rider. Agito.
Let's go clock up. I think I'm out of energy, so even if I use... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to... Alright. Ready to go, count 0. Kamen Rider, Agito. All right, I have freebies.
Kamen Rider.
I should be able to finish this. Yeah. Oh my god, the triplication potion. Goodbye. Alright. Probably just go straight into violent. It's time for wide power potion. Oh! Oh my god, wait. Consume half of your existing health to restore your energy. But I buffered it. My strength has made you cry. I'm not done yet. I think my turn's finally over. My buff bar, yes! I'm finally over there. Oh, we've got clock up. You're already decade. Oh! The road. So this song, Journey Through the Decade, is done by Gact, who is exactly who you think I'm referencing when I say Gact. Thought you'd enjoy that fact. Sorry, that was max hand size plus what? Gact actually shows up in one of the Decade movies. It's pretty funny. There's also a funny music video that has Gact in it that I like a lot. For this song. I'm sorry, that's stun? Alright. We get to finish off with Excel form. Alright, what do I want to add for a finisher? Fever. Alright. No finishing art for it. Yeah, I needed to get to the actual like Tsukasa's actual finisher, but we weren't getting there. Anyway, so that was Decade. I think the mod just crashed. Perfect time. All right, great. A+. So, hope you had fun with that. Yeah, that's exactly what it needed there. I have, over the last, 4 years, have grown to very much enjoy just watching different rider shows. They're just sort of fun to watch, you know. Not everything you consume needs to be prestige, high-grade stuff. Sometimes you just want to watch people transform into cool-looking suits and kick a worm into the sea or something, you know? So, anyway, that's it. That's Decade. I hope you had fun with that. That mod is way too complex. You don't even need your deck, because every form is just more powerful than anything your deck can provide. Yeah. Thanks to Doc for joining. I know he had to take off a little earlier. That's all right. I'm glad that he was able to join for what he did. But yeah, hope y'all had fun with that. And hopefully, maybe you'll want to go find other, go seek out some Kamen Rider stuff yourself. Basically, just go and find whatever you think looks cool and watch it. That's my advice. And if you need more of a better starting point, Double's a good starting point. Double was right after Decade. I'd also just say Kabuto, because Kabuto's a blast. It's very dumb. It's not a good... I don't know if it's a good show. It's a good show sometimes, though. Anyway. Or Blade. But Blade's a different... Blade's my favorite in a lot of different ways. Anyway, I could go on for hours. But I think we finished up here. So yeah, thank y'all for joining. If you want to catch more, you can always follow, see when I go live. Thank you to everybody who joined today. If you want to subscribe, you can always subscribe, support the channel, get cool slimes. Tomorrow is going to be Career Day, Final Fantasy V Randomizer. So that will be 2 Central, as those are my weekend streams. So I will catch you tomorrow for some Final Fantasy V randomizer times. Other than that, have a good night, everybody.